Why is it important to attend a church? I get this all the time. Do I need to go to church? Let me just say this. First and foremost, church is not just a building, it's a family. It's actually a personal community. It's a group of people going in the same direction. It's also one of the few places on the planet where we may have very little in common with others in it. In fact, even at Southview here, we have people of different ages, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different job and school status, but we're all centered and focused on Jesus and the gospel together. Now, this is both beautiful. I love it. I love a diverse church, but it's also challenging because there's people that don't think like you and maybe even challenge the way you live. In Hebrews 10, verse 25, they tell us not to neglect the gathering of the saints because we need encouragement, we need accountability, and we need strength and discipleship from one another. Growing up, going to a church is what we did, but now it's becoming an option if we're free and available on any particular Sunday. Now, I'm a huge proponent of attending church. I'm sure you imagine that as a pastor, but my whole life I was built around our church. We grew up in children's church. I met my wife in youth group, Leanne, and we built this solid, life-changing relationship in the church. It's where we grow, it's where we serve, it's where we worship, we have fun, and we experience God's presence in community. When we rally around each other, and then when somebody's going through something, we mourn with them, but we also celebrate when things are going well. The church is what Jesus helped to birth so that we could have community and actually do this life together. Now, it's not just the pastor, the staff, or even the elders doing it all. We all come together to be the church. We all take ownership of the community. We need everybody. Now, I was raised in an Italian home, as you can imagine, Rampula. Now, I know the power of family. Family's a big deal. In fact, we call it familia. My wife is half Puerto Rican. It's the same thing. Anytime you get into these cultures, you see how important family is. Family was everything. We were born into it, and nothing could take us out of it. So how much more so should God's church be family for us? We stick it out when things get tough because we know God will use these circumstances to make us more like Him. Now, you may have had church hurt in your life. And I always make this analogy, like many of us, we've had a dating experience and maybe someone broke our heart, maybe a girl broke your heart or a man broke your heart, but we don't give up on love. So how much more so should we stick it out for the church? Christianity was never meant to be lived alone. When we gather together regularly as the body of Christ, we're reminded that we belong to something bigger than ourselves. We belong to God's kingdom family. And so many great things happen when God's children are together. That's where we see a lot of these miracles, these signs and wonders, and even people getting together with each other, feeling like they're not alone. Being in the room, whether on a Sunday morning, a Wednesday night, or even in a community group in someone's home, it's just better. It's healthier in a church community.